Hey everybody, it's Lorenzo from GamesRadar.com, and I'm checking out Need for Speed Most Wanted DLC packs, and I'm here with
Jayme Figueroa from the Need for Speed team.
Alright, so what is happening right now?
So what we're doing right now is we're showing off our new DLC called Terminal Velocity. It's the first world expansion for Need for Speed Most Wanted, and it actually takes place at an airport outside of Fairhaven City. So it's connected part of the world. And what I'm showing you right now is the new Most Wanted race with our Most Wanted car, the Porsche 918 Spyder. As the Porsche 918 Spyder.
Right, it's already unlocked, so.
Yep. Yes, so that car, you normally have to, like all Most Wanted cars, you need to beat him in this race and then take him down to unlock his ride, but I have it unlocked, so it's kind of a fair race. So you saw us driving up and through the airport. We kind of just busted out, and now we're headed off the runway. So there's a few parts of this DLC. There's the airport that you just saw. There's the runway, which is really great for jumps through and over planes, really long straightaways. And now we're heading toward the more industrial area. So the terminal we're just in is Terminal 1, and that's pretty much completed. But we're about to go through Terminal 2, which is still under construction. So this is kind of a more off-road area with real great verticals and really great for doing vertical gameplay.
Awesome. So you mentioned before that the DLC will have additional cars, and this is one of them. What other types of cars can we expect from that?
Yeah, so the airport itself is, all close quarters, kind of drifts and tight turns. So it's all about smaller cars. So we've got, for example, the Ford Fiesta, the Alfa Romero Mito. Think more like Italian job type cars. Obviously those Porsche 918 is more of a sports car, but all the other cars in this pack are more kind of sport back, little cars for great maneuvering and drifts. So in addition to all this content, this world, and all these cars, this new DLC also comes with 2 new race types for not just these cars, but all the cars. So those 2 types are called Drift Attack and Smash and Grab. So you may remember from the base game Most Wanted, all the cars in the game come with 5 races. Now every single car has 7 total race types. You'll also see that as I was drifting and going through jumps, there was this red smoke coming out of my tires and coming out of my exhaust. That's because we have new mods for your car. And the red smoke on my tires is because I have the Drift Pro tires, and they really help you drift and with that new game type. The other one is called Jump Pro. It's a type of nitrous that helps you do really great aerials while you're jumping. So yeah, that's kind of pretty much the overview of the Terminal Velocity pack. A lot of great content, a lot of awesome stuff to explore. 136 new multiplayer challenges, 50 new multiplayer license plates. Really, really solid, and the first real world expansion we've had for Most Wanted. The next DLC pack we're talking about is called the Movie Heroes pack. And this DLC features cars from famous action driving movies or just famous cars. So the first car you'll probably notice if you've been to the movies lately, it's pretty popular right now. It is the Aston Martin Db5, and that is most recently from Skyfall, the new James Bond film, but it originally premiered in the 1966 movie Goldfinger. Just took down the Most Wanted car.
Took him down.
That's how Bond does. That's how Daniel Craig does. And speaking of Daniel Craig, so the next car in our DLC pack, in the Movie Heroes pack, if you're into something a little more modern, is the Aston Martin DBS 2008 from Casino Royale. So 2 great cars that one of my favorite Bonds has driven, Daniel Craig.
Sweet ride.
Yeah, very sweet. So the next car, probably one of the most famous driving movie franchises around, just had that awesome Super Bowl commercial. Dodge Charger RT, Vin Diesel's car from the Fast and the Furious series. And this car in the game is pretty much the fastest car on a straightaway that you can get. Not that maneuverable, so other cars can obviously beat it on the turns, but on a full-on straightaway, it's got enough muscle to just smoke the competition. So the last DLC pack that we're talking about today is called the Need for Speed Heroes pack. And that pack features cars from Need for Speed's history, kind of an homage to our heritage. Real shout out to our fans. Really want to give them the cars that they've been, asking for. And the first one I'm going to show is actually the new most wanted car, but it's probably the most requested car for this game. When we said this game was called Most Wanted, fans were like, "Where's this car? Where's this car?" So this is the BMW M3 GTR, which was the cover car on the original Need for Speed Most Wanted. And what's cool about the Need for Speed Hero Packs is all of these cars actually have customizable liveries that you can change. And so here you see the actual livery, how the car was decked out on the cover of the game. And this car is the Lamborghini Diablo SV from Need for Speed 2, the second iteration in the series. On the cover. Super old school. Didn't look this good back then. And I'll show you guys one more. The Nissan Skyline Gt, which is from Need for Speed Carbon, which I know a lot of people are fans of. When I was doing the press tour for this game, everyone's like, "Oh, I love Need for Speed Carbon. That game's good too."
So all of them have the skins from the original game.
Yeah, there's 5 skins for each of them, and they all include the original cover skins. So yeah, that's the Need for Speed Heroes pack. 4 additional cars. There's some other ones. Check them out.
Awesome.
Yeah, and all these DLC packs, so they're available. You can buy them as a pack for $24.99, all 3. Or you can buy them separately. The Terminal Velocity pack is going to be $14.99. The Need for Speed Heroes pack is going to be $9.99, and the Movie Heroes pack is also going to be $9.99. And they're all going to be available toward the end of February.
Awesome. For more information on the Need for Speed Most Wanted DLC packs, be sure to check out GamesRadar.com.